Hi, Mark, Do Something Guy here again, and I'm getting ready to take off on what is probably my last canoe trip for the season. I just got the canoe unloaded here, and got fishing poles tied in, and paddles and stuff like that. I've got a portage up over top of this dike out of this gravel pit here, and then there's a lake just on the bottom side of this hill, and I'm going to be following this course. I go from one lake through a creek and then out into a bigger lake and back around, and then I'll have to walk back to get the Suburban. So yeah, let's get into it. Tell you, I am sure glad I'm only going one way with that, or one way with the canoe on that. That's steep down there. Let's get down to the canoe and get on the water. How's that swim? That was just brilliant. Well, I'm adrift. Gotta get my portage yoke taken off. Get the GoPro strapped down so that you guys don't go swimming again. And yeah, then we'll be ready to head across this little lake and out into the creek. Let's go for a paddle. Go see what the wide world of Alaska can bring us today. So there's a creek that comes in over here on the left hand side, and it exits kind of over here on the right hand side. I don't know if there's any fish in this or not, or if there's any fish anywhere in this. I'd have to imagine that there is, since this creek and lake are both connected to Lake Louise. So I would think that there's got to be something. I'm just coming into Grayling Creek, and it's all pretty shallow. I didn't catch anything right here at the beginning of the creek mouth, and so I'm gonna get turned around because the wind caught me and blew me backwards and start down Grayling Creek. Looks like the gatekeeper here is pretty shallow. We'll just pick our way through. Oh. Don't want to do that too often in this boat if I can avoid it. I don't mind a scrape here and there on this cedar strip because I built it and know how to fix it. And it's not too hard to just do a little bit of sanding and a new coat of varnish, and if it really needs it, sand it down and put some epoxy in, and then new varnish. So I don't mind doing that. It's kind of a labor of love, and I get to use my boat for what I intended it for when I built it. Got this tree here across the creek, and of course all the deep water goes to that side, so I'll just do a bit of a ferry, back ferry here. Just like so. Oh. Oh. Ouch. A little bit of a hole here in front of this cabin. We'll see what's what. There it is. There it is. Settle down, settle down. That right there is my first ever grayling. I love it. That's so fun. Because I've never eaten grayling and I hear it's good, I'm going to give this one a try. We'll see if there's another one out there though. Right there. Number 2. Oh, there's the third one. That quick. Man. Wild. Super cool. 3 of them real quick right there. That right there is enough to take home for dinner and share with everybody so everybody can have a taste. So I'll leave the rest of this hole alone and head down to the lake. I can hear a boat running down below me, so I must be getting fairly close. These floppers flopping in the boat. I tell you, this little trip has been well needed and well earned. A month and just a couple of days ago is when we got to Alaska, and in that time we've canned fish, we put up 6 cords of wood, and that's all on top of working a regular job, trying to film for you guys. It's been incredibly busy month, and taking a little bit of time here, go spend a couple hours doing some fishing, canoeing, and it's just definitely so needed for me. I needed that. Needed a chance to kind of recharge the batteries and enjoy Alaska a little more fully in the way that I really enjoy doing it. But speaking of which, one of those is fishing. That's a beautiful little hole right there that they just floated through, so Let's see if there's a beautiful little grayling in there. Oh, so out of practice. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Easy release. There's so many grayling in this. There it is. There it is. Just another little one. Oh, there's another one. So a little bigger than the last one. Oh yeah, that's a nice grayling. To my father-in-law, grayling fishing is so much fun. So much like brookie fishing that I think you're gonna love it when you get a chance to come up here and go with me. So fun. Hold still. These grayling are almost a fish a cast. Oh, good release. Good release. Oh, there's one. Oh, he got off. Knock on. Well, time to head downstream some more. Well, that's Lake Louise in front of me here. Definitely looks windy. Just coming between the island and this peninsula here. I have not done a whole lot of flatwater paddling since early June when I went to British Columbia. And if you want to see that, check out my outdoor adventures playlist. Spent 7 days, I think it was, in British Columbia on a canoe trip. Now, it was epic. Got my personal best rainbow trout and my personal best lake trout. And had an absolute ball on that trip. But anyhow, back to what I was saying is I haven't done a whole lot of flatwater paddling since then. I've gone bass fishing on the river at home and had a good time there. But that's a river, not a lake. That's easy. Ooh, that got shallow really quick. Ah, we're getting deeper again. I haven't done a lot of this flatwater paddling and it definitely shows my paddling muscles are weak. Alright, the water got deep enough now. Let's throw out a rig and troll for a little while. Really sunny and kind of cloudless, really, honest. There wasn't hardly any clouds at all. Now it's starting to cloud in, so good thing I'm headed for the end, I think. That's it way up ahead there. Unless I catch a fish between now and then, I'll sign off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.